Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi audience, hi parents, hi friends. My name is Adrian Elfiky Narendra, and in this special occasion, I am going to do a podcast with the title of Easy Business in the Modern or Digital Era. Now, I'm not going to talk alone because this is a podcast. So, in this special occasion, I'm going to invite my dear friend as a speaker, which is Anaga Ghaisan Abhista.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. Yes.
Okay, before we get into the question, how are you, Aga?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. I'm in a very good condition now. Woo!
Can you introduce you? Can you introduce a bit about yourself?
Okay, my name is Anaga Ghaisan Abhista. You can call me Aga. I'm from Bogor. I'm studying at IDN currently, unfortunately, but that's good. Thank you. That's all.
Okay, so before we get to the question, do you know or are you fond about the business in general, Aga?
I know it a little bit, but hmm, I'm not expert at it. But I'm little bit know it.
Well, you're a lucky guess because I know also a bit about business, but I've read a couple books that might be of help in this podcast to give you some information and some insights about business. Okay, moving on to the questions. The first question is, what do you think about doing business in the modern era or in the digital age where you can do business in the web or in application or in the internet?
Doing business in the digital era, I think is makes business is more more can can be do by many people, not just a businessman or anything such UMKM in Indonesian. That's make a lot easier to do because there's internet and many others. What about you? What do you think about it?
Yes, I think also the same. Business in the digital era provides internet which boosts the activity of business in online activity, which now you can do business online as easy as a click of a button, correct? You can sell items like in Tokopedia or in Shopee. You can make grow your own business there, or maybe you can make a job selling business or a other type of business that you can just put online and people buy from you. And that's not only the type of business that we're talking about. We also have other type of business. What do you think about these other type of business in the digital era?
Such as, I mean, what type of business do you? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like, some drop shipping, that business that uh, doesn't need so much effort, like you selling items and then buying them.
Mm, I think is good, but are a little bit not.
You don't know a lot about drop
Yes,
shipping.
I'm not. I'm little bit not. I like that.
Do you want me to tell you a bit about drop shipping?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will tell you a bit about drop shipping. So this is a popular trend, especially in 2022 in the COVID era, where people would, website like Alibaba.
Yes, I know. I know.
So in Alibaba, there's a lot of cheap stuff, correct?
Correct.
Made from China.
Correct.
Yes.
Also, like second stuff.
Yes. Second stuff. So these people, the drop shippers, would usually find like interesting items in Alibaba or other cheap websites, and then instead of buying them for themselves and then selling them again, they just list the item, the cheap items, to a uh, popular business website like Shopee or Tokopedia. And when there is, and they mark up the price like five times or maybe twice or two times or maybe three times.
So they sell it again, but with a higher price.
Yeah, so they are selling cheap items that is interesting for higher price. and then they just list it like in Shopee, Tokopedia, Lazada, other stuff, Amazon if you're in America. And then when people buy it, when people see it, because it's an interesting item, so they buy it. And the drop shipper, he just create a order from, for example, Alibaba, a cheap order, and then send it to the buyer directly from Alibaba or other website, cheap website. So these practices made a lot of people rich, you know, in 2022. But I think today it's not really a good business model, you know.
It's unmoral.
Nah, it's. I think it's pretty good for making money. There's also other stuff in the digital era like stock
Oh yeah,
or
stock.
maybe yeah maybe stock
Stock
or
and
cryptocurrency.
cryptocurrency.
Yes. What do you think about that?
I think it's a good business because it makes much money from that. We can exchange our currency from like example, uh, we have a dollars, $1, but if we do if we wait 1 year again, it's maybe the price of that dollar higher than the last year. It's pretty good business, but I don't know. What about you?
Well, yes, I think it's okay. I don't think it's great. Like stocks has been a staple of business for a while now. Like from a long time ago, stocks has been there, but now it's more prominent because of the digital era. We can just see stocks in websites, you know. Other a few years ago, a few couple years ago, you cannot just see websites in the web. You need like make a phone call maybe or see on the news on the newspaper. Yes. So if you make a business decision, it would be either delayed or if you're really a business expert, you need to call someone first. But now you can just see stock prices, the market prices on your phone, which make business making decisions easier for stockbroker and stock investor, which make it all like so much more efficient and easier. About cryptocurrencies, well, I'm not really expert in that. I don't really indulge in that, so I have no comment about it. Now, for the next question, business in do you think the digital era made business easier or made it more competitive and harder for business owners and yeah, for just business owners?
For in digital era, of course, it's make easier and competitive, but from but it's it's not how how I say it. It's not it's it makes easy, but it's competitive because you get many competitors from others because it's easy. Many people can do it, so it's I think it's competitive and harder, but it's easy to do it.
So you think it's easy to do, but to actually succeed in it,
Yeah,
it's
it's hard.
hard because it's competitive now.
Yes.
Now, what do you think the role of branding in the new digital era? Is it important and why is it important?
Of course, it's important. If you want to sell something, you have to brand it. Because if you don't, what makes you special is what you, what you, how do you sell yourself to other people. So it's important because how can people want to buy something from you, but you're not special?
Ah, yes. So what you're trying to say that branding is what makes you different from
Other people.
other competitors